My name's Justine Curlis and I'm a mindfulness facilitator and coach. I work with local organisations to deliver mindfulness courses to staff which are normally part of a wider wellbeing project to tackle workplace stress. Stress is having a really big impact on the UK workforce, and this was really highlighted last year by a report that was published by the Health and Safety Executive. They found that over 500,000 workers in the UK had reported experiencing work-related anxiety, stress or depression. And this actually accounted for 40% of all work-related ill health cases in the UK. And what's even more staggering is that the Centre for Mental Health found that mental health problems within the UK workforce was costing employers around £35 million in 2016. And when this workload starts to affect mood, it then starts to have an impact on relationships within the organisation. Stress isn't conducive to working as a team. It's natural that when we're experiencing stress, we become very insular. We withdraw, we want to protect ourselves. So this can have a really negative impact on relationships amongst staff. People can become quiet or short or snappy with each other. And then this feeds into the experience of stress as well. When people aren't working well together, they don't feel supported, stress increases. The end of the course, in speaking to the groups that I've been working with, the main benefits, the changes that they had noticed was they started to recognise how they impacted their own experience of stress through the way they thought about things, the assumptions they made, how they perceived things. They were able to see when some of these things just weren't helpful and weren't true, and they were able to pause and stop and make different choices around how they were thinking and how they were responding to things. So in turn, this reduces their stress. And they also started to notice an impact on their relationship with their colleagues. Not just in that they were less short and less snappy and less insular, but they began to empathise with their colleagues more. So once they had a better understanding of what fed into their own moods, their own experience of stress, they were able to consider that maybe other people were feeling the same way. So when somebody else was short and maybe snappy, they were able to think, okay, maybe they're stressed, maybe this isn't something I've done wrong, maybe this isn't about me, maybe they're just stressed and they need some support. So actually it really had a huge impact on relationships as a whole. My advice for any organisation looking to introduce mindfulness into the workplace is, first of all, get in touch with an organisation like myself, Surrey Mindfulness. Get us in to offer a taster session to staff. It's really important, and this is very important. This is what I found when delivering mindfulness in organisations, is you need staff to be on board. This isn't something that you can tell staff they need to do. They need to understand the benefits for themselves in order to engage fully with it and for this to be a worthwhile investment for you. So first of all, get someone like myself in to give a workshop, give staff a taster of what to expect, to understand a bit more about mindfulness and why it would be helpful.